Peace. Welcome back to another episode of Nerd Talk with Malcom and Eli.
Yes,
I'm Malcolm.
I'm Eli.
Okay.
Yeah,
and we're here. This is episode 8, man. This is we going.
Yeah, we going.
We going. All right. So how was your week?
My week was good. Had some fun. Just saw Drake. That was amazing.
That was dope. Man.
Yeah.
That was close.
Yeah, we was close.
When he came out, that was dope.
Yeah, that was an experience, man.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've been chilling, and but I've been reading up on my nerd, stuff.
Okay.
And
how was like the show in general?
The show was good. A lot of special effects. A lot of like the timing is everything as a performer. Now I'm like going to watch him. Yeah. The timing was on point. We just wish that we had special like guests come out because he's been doing that this whole tour.
It's like, every time like you go to a concert, like the day before he bring out the biggest.
Right, and then the day you go, it's just like, okay, it's just a regular setup. 21 Savage was good. I didn't realize how many hits he had because I only know like a handful. Yeah. So he kind of held down the fort once Drake kind of disappeared. Yeah. And then they always pretty much go over the time limit, so I kind of appreciated that.
Got you.
And Madison Square Garden is just I love Madison Square Garden more than Barclays.
Yeah, it's different. It's the Mecca. It is.
Yeah, it's just like, bro.
I saw Drake at Barclays. And it wasn't the same. Right. And then like the next day,
but you got to see Travis Scott.
Yeah, I did get to see Travis Scott. You're right.
You did get to see Travis Scott, and we got to see Migos before the.
Yes, I did too. Too. Yes, this is true.
That was good, but other than that, been chilling.
All right, so let's get to some stuff, man. So last week, or like a week and a half ago, Comic-Con happened. Right. San Diego Comic-Con. Right. That's like the big. That is nerd mecca.
Yeah,
that's the nerd mecca, right? That's where
right.
everything is happening. That's where you're seeing video game trailers, movie trailers,
TV trailers, all that stuff. Right.
So now, because of the writers and the actors strike, some of that has been paused. A lot of actors, because of the strike, the rules of the strike, they can't go promote. Right. They can't really go talk about it. So it was a little scarce.
Speaking of that, I was surprised to see Tony Todd there, the voice of Venom.
Oh, okay, yes.
Because he, like, maybe a week before the Comic-Con was about to pop off, he did say that he wasn't going to show up because of the strike.
Got you, okay.
And being support, so,
So let's talk about it. So one of the big reveals at San Diego Comic-Con was the Spider-Man 2 story trailer.
Yes.
So we've seen some gameplay, but we didn't see story trailer. A lot of people have been speculating what's going to happen and stuff like that. What did you think about the trailer?
Thought it was good. I thought it was a little bit of adjustment to get used to Harry, because I was used to the other model of Harry. Okay. But they didn't change his face until the story trailer now.
Yo, you know what? I didn't realize how much I don't like that. Like, keep the same face.
Yeah. So
I didn't like. I was like, yo, like,
and it took us like a year and a half to get used to the new Peter.
I still don't like it. Don't like it.
But I did like what I saw. I liked Mary Jane's hair being down. Yeah. Didn't really have a problem with Miles' hair because everybody was complaining about that.
People got something to complain about.
I did like to see. I did like pretty much they gave us enough but not too much. Yeah, and information.
The Spider-Man trailers, Insomniac in general, they're good with misdirection in their trailers. You know what I'm saying?
Which has been the biggest thing pretty much of the trailer, because people don't know who Venom is.
Yeah,
I'm hearing 3 different groups say 3 different answers. I have Group A say it's Peter.
I would throw the game. With the whole system, I would throw it out.
But it would be a different aspect.
I would hate that so much.
I'm hearing Group B say it's Harry, no doubt.
You know what? I was 100% sure after the trailer. I'm like, oh, it's Harry. But
it's complex, isn't it? Now, and then I heard Group C say it was Norman Osborn.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah, but some people want the Green Goblin, which I'm assuming we're still gonna get eventually.
That might be Harry because he was in the green stuff at the end of part 1.
He was.
So that could be messing with him. I don't know.
Now, the theory that I've heard, which was they're gonna use. That's what I was going to mention. Martin Lee was a surprise. I'm not going to hold you.
When Mr. Negative. Yes,
Mr. Negative. That was a surprise, but it makes sense to have him only because the theory is the symbiote can't right now currently connect to Harry because of his disease.
Okay.
So they're gonna. I'm assuming the thesis is that they're gonna use Martin Lee to change Harry's DNA to like negative blood cells.
Okay.
In order for the symbiote to fully connect to Harry.
So Harry would be negative anti-venom.
Right. Which isn't necessarily venom, but by what we saw at the end of the trailer, that's regular venom.
Yeah. So
with just a spider.
Yeah.
I do like the spider logo on him.
It's always been like that.
Yeah. Except for the movie.
Yes, the movie Venom, like the Sony universe, they don't have it, but in the comics, he does have the spider.
He does have the spider. So, I honestly, once again, I'm inconclusive of who the heck Venom is.
Yeah, you've casted some doubt, Eli. I am.
But I'm just letting y'all know.
It better not be Peter. It better not.
I know.
It better not be Peter, man.
Other than that, I pretty much see because we saw the other trailer back in May with the gameplay trailer. I wasn't really that surprised about what I was seeing, except for Harry, Martin Lee, and Venom at the end of it.
Yeah, he looks good too. The Venom.
And I do like Tony Todd's voiceover of it.
Yeah,
it makes it more appealing.
Yeah, and so we saw that Mortal Kombat had big.
Yes.
Listen to this. I can't wait for this game.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys have noticed over the past few episodes. I am very excited for that game.
I'm not gonna hold you. I am excited about it, but some of the new characters kind of go over my head.
Because you're not.
I came in like in the middle of the story in the early 2000s, so all the 90s and 80s, which is where he grew up on. He knows all about it.
So they bring in some characters back. Lee May, she's back. She's from like Mortal Kombat, not 4, maybe Armageddon, Deception. She's from like PS2.
Is she related to Katana and?
So the way they writing it in this story, she's a part of this clan of warriors. They're the first daughters of the people in Adenia, and they like guard the royal family.
Okay.
So that's her relationship to them.
Okay.
So I'm again excited for that. I saw Baraka. They brought him back. So now in the timeline, Baraka with the teeth and that is due to a disease.
He did mention that,
At first, it was just a race of people who just looked like that.
Okay.
Now that's a disease, and apparently Melina, because she got the same thing, she got infected with the disease, and she can't like let anybody know if she's gonna like lose her crown.
Her royalties.
Yes. So now, I thought that was a cool twist on it.
I did see, it's not Baraka, but he always reminds me of Baraka, the dude with the 4 arms.
That is Goro.
Okay. I haven't seen him in a while.
So Goro, he is not a main character. He's going to be a cameo character because, the Mortal Kombat, what they're doing is they have a main roster and cameo rosters to where, like, they like your tag team. Like, you can bring them in.
I do like that.
You can mix combos in.
Yeah.
I like it. It'll grow on me. I hope there's an option to just play it 1v1. Yeah, I think it's cool. You can get creative with the combos. Like I said, like the combo strings could go like really, really long.
Because I do remember, I believe Mortal Kombat 11 with the Ninja Turtles. That's how they had to do that. Whichever Ninja Turtle you picked, you would have a special button, and then the other brother would swoop in, and
So tag team them. What else?
The DLC packs.
The DLC packs. Yeah. So there were leaks that came out in like early about these DLC packs, and that's because Amazon, I think, leaked it somehow. Like I think they put it out by accident because like what I think because Homeland and Omni-Man are Amazon properties.
Right.
They kind of just leaked it, so everybody knew. But when they announced it, everybody was like, "Yo!" So they have Omni-Man, they have Ermac, who looks. I don't like the way he looks.
Okay.
He looks like full mummy when he used to be like the Red Ninja. If anything, he don't gotta be a Red Ninja. Just have some, shades or something. But he looks crazy. I didn't really like that. Quan Chi, okay, dope.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's Homelander.
Peacemaker,
Homelander, and Omni-Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Those 3 in particular.
And Takeda.
Right.
Yes, that's who it was.
Those 3 in particular are going to be interesting.
Who do you think is stronger out of Homelander and Omni-Man?
See, See, I would say one over the other, but both of their shows are gory.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I'm not.
I'm probably edging it over to Homeland only because live action goriness looks different than animation.
This is true.
It's like live action goriness looks like, okay, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Animation one, it looks disgusting, but it's also animated. So it's just like
what was the last season of The Boys that just came out?
3.
Yeah, episode 1 of season 3 was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen on the TV screen in my life.
And then as soon as fans said that, they were like, yeah, we just filmed season 4. There's an episode in here that tops that one.
Oh my god.
So
it was like,
be mentally prepared.
Like it was just like what am I watching?
And I know exactly what scene you're talking about.
Yeah, it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life.
But it's gonna be like a Superman versus evil Superman type of.
Yeah, but you know why? You know why I probably get to Omni-Man to Homelander because Omni-Man, and we're gonna talk about Invincible, right? He not even the realest of his species. You know what I'm saying?
True. That is true. That is very true.
They showed a trailer of Invincible season 2.
Yeah. It was like a little teaser
trailer, right? So at first, when I saw it, I was a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie to you because I wanted the storyline of the other Viltrumites coming and just wrecking everything, right? But they have to build to that,
right?
And they've already did all the voice recordings for season 3 already.
Okay,
so there's no like drop off.
Also, let me add on for all the fans who are concerned about the episode, they just broke it up into 2 parts.
Yeah, why they do that?
So I don't
like that.
I don't know why.
Why they do that?
But they did the first 4 episodes we'll get, and then they'll do the second half of the other 4 and then later, like I guess in the second like January, February-ish.
Okay. So like I want to see in Invincible, I want to see Conquest. That's the big dude with one arm, the Viltrumite dude.
I want to see the abuse that Invincible's going to go through. Because I know through the comics, he goes through a lot of
They said this season he's going to win some more fights because he was getting thrashed.
No. There's a particular female character who abuses him.
She's a Viltrumite, right?
Oh, yeah. I believe so. Yeah.
She sexually assaulted him.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
And gets pregnant,
like, whoa, hold up.
That comic gets dark.
Yeah, it's just like, wait a minute.
That comic gets dark.
And it's throwing me off because it's the opposite sex. Because you are used to the male doing that, so the fact that it's a female doing it's weird.
Yeah, it's.
But but if you read the comic, you already know.
We also skip, so The Boys that's coming back.
Right.
The Boys, it's a spin-off kind of within the same universe.
Gen V, right.
That looks good.
Yeah, the trailer. Yeah,
that looks good. It looks interesting. Like I'm in.
And I'm interested because of the bloodbending. Scene. Also, it reminds me of Avatar: Last Airbender, because if they ace this one, like they can perfect it on the live television. That means when we get to live action of Avatar,
I'm not excited for it. I'm not excited for it either.
So I don't know, but Amazon and I feel like Amazon and HBO are better at bringing live action comic book shows to television more than Netflix. So
this is true.
But it does look good. I'm excited about it. We're probably going to get another 5 seasons of that, to be honest with you.
I'm with it.
And then that gives them a whole 10 total seasons, 5 of The Boys and then 5 of the spin-off series.
Because here's the thing as well. So The Boys is killing it. I feel like their writing was great. The gore is great.
Right.
And I feel like this is at a time where the MCU is just fumbling
the bag,
Eli. So, the last episode of Secret Invasion happened this week.
Right. I saw the final 2 episodes. I saw the one before that, and then this one.
What'd you think?
Okay, so the way that they did the whole misdirection part of Nick Fury facing him was interesting. Even though I thought it was gonna be Nick Fury. There, I thought the way they originally set up the ending.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
With the British agent forcing them to move the president, I was like, okay, cool. She's gonna handle
that part. That's what I thought.
While Nick Fury's handling,
that's what I thought.
Then. I literally thought once he got the call, like, yo, we moved the president, he's in a secure location, now you can go off. I'm thinking, okay, cool, bet. But then I was surprised when he stopped the punch, when held the punch. I'm like, okay, cool. Then I saw Hulk's arm. It looked like Hulk's arm.
Yeah, it was.
Coming from, boom. And I was like, all right, what's going on? Then I was like, oh, it was misdirect.
Yeah.
And then the real Nick Fury was there. I don't know what happened to, what's her name? His right hand man.
Maria Hill.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Wait, you didn't watch the season?
I did watch the season. I do know that she got shot. I just thought that was also going to be misdirect.
Oh, me too.
You know the TV rules.
Facts.
Listen, the number one TV rules if you're watching TV, if they don't ever show you the body, in a body bag.
Absolutely.
They're not really dead.
No, okay. I feel you.
Right. So I was like,
I feel you.
cool.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool. Where's she at?
Yeah.
I'm like, we get to the end here.
Yeah. So, and you know what's crazy? Like, leading up, they was like, yeah, you're going to get a lot of Maria Hill, her backstory. First episode, they kill her.
I'm like, yo.
And this is the thing, guys. So,
last thing, but I am curious on how long they kept the real people in those bases.
Yes.
Because the timeline is now starting to confuse me a little bit.
Yes, and it's pissing me off.
Right. So, other than that, I'm done.
So, I watch every week on time, like when the episodes drop. So at first I'm like, this show is fire. Like the suspense, the build up, the mystery. I'm like, yo, I can't tell who is who if and things like that. I was like, this and
I definitely felt that too.
Samuel Jackson and Don Cheadle, Nick Fury and Rhodey, they were putting on an acting clinic. Like they were really doing their thing.
Absolutely.
Right? And then 5th episode, I'm just like, okay, like, it's build up for we going,
for
build up for, and the dude who was playing Gravik.
Yeah, amazing.
Acting his ass off, right?
And Nick Fury's alien wife.
Priscilla, I forget her name.
Yes, Priscilla.
They all like really like really intense scenes, moments. I'm like, okay, cool.
Even Emily Clark's special effects wasn't bugging me out only because a Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I was watching her as a Game of Thrones.
Same.
So it was just like, all right, cool.
So I'm like, cool. But the end, it just fell so flat to me, man. Like
the rug got cut.
Yeah, I'm just like, it felt like they just rushed it. And again, it's the same thing I've been saying about all of these shows, the Star Wars shows and these Marvel shows. They are trying to stretch out 2-hour movies into 6 episodes. And in the middle, like, you know what I'm saying? It just feels like y'all are trying to, or at the end, it feels like y'all are just trying to rush it to get to the end to set up the next show or the next movie.
And now that we're talking about it, I understand why we're in this strike, because a lot of their productions, the workers got pushed to their limit in terms of their working hours.
That too. They're not getting revenue. They're not getting residuals, right? So, and the reason is because before, when shows were on cable, the networks were getting advertising money, cable package money, and stuff like that, and they were able to just pay the actors.
Also, they were doing them once a week. So
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So now, what studios are doing, they're dumping hundreds of millions of dollars into a show I can watch in a weekend. Right? And then I will never think about that show again.
Yeah.
I'll never go back to it.
Pretty much, yeah.
So there's no, and then on streaming, there's no ads.
Right.
So there is no advertising money. So like now, the writers and the actors are getting screwed out of residual money because like there is no money. And so we have to talk about, like I just said, they're dumping hundreds of millions of dollars into these bad shows.
Yeah.
It's not like shows, because my pops, because Dad was talking about, he was just talking about like the end of shows and stuff like that. I was telling him, I'm like, Game of Thrones, when the House of Dragon was on, everybody was in front of their TV at 9 o'clock on Sunday. So they can watch that show. And then you had to wait a
whole nother week.
And people happily waited.
You're talking about, and same thing with Winning Time.
Same thing with that. So there is something, like the convenience of streaming is there, but there is something for where we have to make TV and shows in a community again. Like we have to make it to where we watch it. One thing I do like what Netflix does with some of their shows, it'd be like 3 episodes and then next week another 3. Like that's cool.
And they'll break sometimes they'll break their seasons in half.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that gets people one. Because if I could just watch it all.
But I will admit, Disney did pick up from HBO's weekly thing. It just don't feel the same.
No, because the show's not. The content is not good.
Right. That's the
difference. The content is not good.
Because I'm like, I do know like every Wednesday they'll drop a new, but it's like, this is not feeling on the same level as a Winning Time or even the Succession.
And then, like I said, so going back to Secret Invasion, right? So at the end, they rescue, because Rhodey was a Skrull. Right. So they rescue the real Rhodey, and he is in a hospital gown.
Right.
He can barely walk. Right. So everybody is saying, yo, the last time we seen him in a hospital gown was at the end of Civil War. That came out in 2016.
Right.
Okay. So that means he's missed. Like the whole Infinity War saga, basically, right?
Damn, that means he really don't know what happened.
He missed everything.
Yeah, he don't really know what happened to Tony.
And that means because he had a lot of character development in the Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier. A lot of character development. So that means all of that was for nothing. Right. So the idea of because in the comics there's a lot of like big name Avengers who are Skrulls and stuff like that. You can't tell who's who, right? And the Black Widow, she started she just started shooting people in the leg to find out who's bleeding purple. She's like, I'm gonna just start shooting people. And I don't know who it is.
Speaking of that, the ending, the president was. He's about to go to war.
Yeah, that was
gangsta. I will admit.
He was just like, everybody, all y'all's
one enemies. Of the civilians they just killed.
Yeah, a real human.
It was just like a regular woman. And I'm like, she ain't telling this to the Skrulls. Now you just aiming to aim. Yeah. So I will admit that little ending was dope.
But like I said, like doing that and this is what I thought. I thought that they didn't say how long they were there to leave it open, because I think just as a studio, right, what they're trying to do is go, okay, let's see if people hated that he could have been a Skrull all of that time. If they hated, we could just say that he became a Skrull after Endgame, because that would make more sense. I'm gonna tell you why. Because in Civil War, at the end of Civil War, he was wearing the leg braces.
Yes.
In Endgame, in Infinity War and Endgame, he was wearing the leg braces, right? At Tony's funeral, he was wearing the leg braces.
Right.
In Falcon and Winter Soldier, he wasn't. He was just walking.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm saying
that would make
I feel like make the most sense.
Because if it was during Civil War, that means somewhere along the line,
and then
he got kidnapped.
And then the Skrulls in the show, they didn't really start their own war until after Nick Fury got blipped.
Right.
Because they said he not looking.
Because the only thing we knew about was that there was a lot more of them than what he gave Nick Fury. So he was like, wait.
So as far as timeline, it wouldn't make sense. Like, why would Gravik have him have his Skrull become Rhodey if we're not even beefing with Nick Fury?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
After the blip.
After the blip. So, and that's, Infinity War. So I think that'd be stupid.
Yeah.
Just me. I'm
going to be honest with you. The only real Disney Plus show I'm really excited about is Loki.
It's Loki. That's all. And they better not disappoint. Because I heard that the Mr. Timely variant of Kang the Conqueror is the only one that's going to be in the show.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to see more.
Right.
Don't know. That's just me.
Good news about that. It looks like he's going to keep his job. Because he's going to get off that case.
Yeah.
So that's good news.
That's good news. So I'd been pissed.
Real quick, a couple weeks ago, they dropped the Blue Beetle trailer. I liked it, but I do see what you're saying.
Eli.
They do look a lot. It is gonna be like it's gonna be like a Marvel.
It's gonna be terrible.
I would still go see it more than Miss Marvel because I heard that they delayed that.
Oh, they doing reshoots?
Yeah, I believe so. Because I told you. Besides Rambo, who's really gonna go see it, man?
Damn it, man.
But no, I mean I do like I like the way it looks, but it does start. It's starting to just look like a copy and paste.
Yeah, that whole and the trailer was mad long. They were showing mad stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what's that? And it looked copy and paste of and I mean the superhero origin movie formula.
Gimmick, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Find out, oh, it's him. I don't want to do this.
Right.
But you got to. You got the powers.
Right.
And then you face this guy who kind of has similar powers to you, but he's evil. So you gotta beat. You get what I'm saying? Like, very cookie cutter stuff.
Also, you gotta realize too, a lot of these B superhero movies that we're trying to put on screen don't have a lot of villains to really.
We've gotten to the point. Yes, we gotten to the point that because we've reached so far in the superhero bag.
And I'm gonna tell you when I realized it was really when I was watching Green Arrow. I'm like, hold on,
who the hell?
You telling me Deathstroke and Ra's al Ghul are his enemies?
Right.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. No,
this looks like Batman all over again.
Yeah. Exactly. Like this is.
And then the comic book nerds I watch on YouTube are like, yo, the real Green Arrow from the comic books is way more funnier, way less serious, and his villains are not Deathstroke and Ra's al Ghul.
They couldn't use Batman. They said, we're gonna you're Green Arrow, you're Batman.
Right, because I forgot, Christopher Nolan had all the rights to those.
Yes.
Until he was finished doing The Dark Knight.
He said, you're Batman.
So he was like, yeah, you're gonna be Batman if you want. They dropped that. Invincible. Spider-Man 2. Oh yes, the bundle came out today, and I have a bone to pick with every. Now I really have a bone to pick with PlayStation, cause
what bundle? Spider-Man.
The cover controller thing. So I'm at the computer at 10 a.m. on the dot.
Okay.
The website crashes.
Oh.
Then, no, I'm sorry. I'm at the computer at 10 a.m. and for 4 minutes. I'm refreshing it, no bundle is out. And then at 4 or 5, it crashes. Then it reboots, and as soon as it reboots, it says
sold out.
The controller's available. The cover that I need is sold out. The digital one is available, and the whole big gigantic bundle for $5.99 is available. I'm like, yo, I've been here for 2 minutes.
Oh man.
I got my controller, so I'm happy about that.
That's the bots, man.
I have to go to either Best Buy or GameStop and hold the spot, and hopefully.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta go to the low key Best Buys.
Yeah, like the little dingy ones.
Yeah, the ones that that's off the path.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just they be the ones that have everything. I promise you.
Yeah.
They be the ones that like, yo, y'all got. I remember when PS4s first came out. Nobody knew where to get one. Right. And I happened to walk by this game store that is just like in the middle of the hood.
Right.
I was like, y'all got. They just had them.
Yeah.
They like, we got a bunch. Like, we've been trying to tell people we got a bunch. I was like, oh, let me get there.
And you showed us the official one.
And then they looked out because I was in the hood.
Right.
They had like these deep, like dark black bags you couldn't see through. He was like, we're just gonna put 3.
Yeah. Okay.
He was like, how you getting home? I was this before I had a car. I was like taking a train. He was just like, good luck.
You're like, yeah. That's low-key how I got my PS5.
Yeah, you gotta go to the low-key spot. You can't go to the...
But first of all, I'm only gonna complain about it because, dude, how the heck y'all gonna sell out in 2 minutes? Prime example, I'm gonna use this story. It was WrestleMania 29. It was in MetLife Stadium. Mm-hmm. I said, yo, it's in New York.
Gotta go.
I asked my parents, they were like, yo, we're gonna take Eli to thing, right? They said, we got bad news. They said, look, we got up at 9:30. The thing was available at 10 a.m. They said as soon as we typed it in, it was sold out. Said it was only open for 5 seconds. We were like, yo, it was sold out so fast. So they were like, look, you can invite all your friends, we'll order some pizzas, and we'll watch at home. I said, I at least appreciate the effort. Yeah. But I remember that day, and I'm like, it's the same thing with these little bundles.
Yeah. Speaking of video games, Xbox, Microsoft acquired Activison
for like $69 billion.
Jeez.
Now, I did hear that, and then I heard like 2 weeks after they signed the deal that they were gonna make an agreement deal with Sony to keep
Call of
Duty on both consoles.
Okay, good.
But they'll just still own most of the rights.
Okay, good. That's okay.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I promise you, we don't really care about Call of Duty anymore. Malcolm's thinking about it like it's not true. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because I had to make sure. I'm not talking crazy. The last time we was all really raving about Call of Duty was Call of Duty Black Ops, maybe 3. I remember 2 being the Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But maybe 3. So, and maybe one of the Modern Warfare Advanced.
Yeah, Cause you know what's crazy? They got out of hand with the flying.
Yo.
It was getting like it was ridiculous.
And it started out as
It started off dope. Yeah, I can run on the wall and just shoot him in the face. Oh snap!
In space, I'm floating, I'm shooting.
Yeah,
I'm like, alright, cool. But then I'm like, alright, now we on the wall. Now we got jetpacks.
Yeah, it was getting out of control.
Bro.
It was getting out of control. But I think they're remaking Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, like the original joint.
Right.
That's one I had when I was in high school.
That one was cool. I will admit, that one was dope.
Classic.
I do remember him used to play it, right, and I used to watch him play it.
Classic.
But yeah. Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Since Call of Duty Black Ops, we haven't really cared.
This is true. All right, movies now. You saw Oppenheimer.
I did.
What'd you think?
It was a lot of dialogue, and it was a lot of story, like from people's perspectives.
Okay.
Which I understand, because the way you watch it from the trailer, you thinking it's gonna be a lot of action.
I never thought it was gonna be action.
It's not.
That is a thriller.
Yeah, it's not.
Not even a thriller. That's
it's a lot
like
of dialogue.
drama.
It's a lot of politics involved.
Yeah.
You see what they were going through from their point of view. You saw what Oppenheimer was going through from his point of view. He was low key crazy.
Yeah, he was losing it.
Yeah, he was losing it. Now, the best way I can describe it though, it kind of reminded me of Attack on Titan, like the current season that they're in now.
Attack on Titan. Okay.
Yeah, with Eren Yeager and whatnot. With the rumblings, if you remember that season, see he hasn't watched it, so he just
no. You know the thing? I told you I watched like an overall
decent of it.
I was like, no, I'm into this.
Yeah,
This is cool. This is cool. So I'm gonna get into that.
But what I'm saying is, I'm talking about when they get to the bombing part. When they get to that part, it kind of reminds me of Attack on Titan.
Okay.
And how they're going through it now. But it's fine. I mean, Christopher Nolan's gonna do what Christopher Nolan does.
Yeah.
The score is amazing.
Okay.
The score is amazing. The acting, that he had everybody and their mama in this show.
Okay. Robert Downey Jr.
Your boy from Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders. Yeah, that's Oppenheimer.
Yeah, Oppenheimer. Right. A few other ones that I remember from like other TV shows.
Yeah.
Everybody and their mama was in this one.
Okay, so you didn't see Barbie, did you?
I didn't see Barbie.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna see that.
So they're doing numbers sales wise, but apparently there are a lot of people who I thought would enjoy it. Like, because apparently when I first heard about it, it was like real liberal and you know what I'm saying, it's about misogynist.
Right. Other different Barbies involved.
Yeah.
Right.
But I saw a lot of people did not like it because they thought it was a kids movie.
Oh,
it is not a kids movie.
Got
it is for, because think about now. I don't know about now because I don't have daughters, but my cousins, they grew up playing Barbies. They are 30 now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's for that generation.
It's like Incredibles. When Incredibles 2 came out, we was like, yo, we will push all these little kids out the way.
I'm trying to see that.
To see the movie.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what the common critique was. Like, I brought my kids here and they, what the hell is this?
Right. Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Got you. Because I did expect it to oversell Oppenheimer because it was worldwide.
And the marketing behind it was nuts.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But the fact that those two were number one and number two was great.
Yeah.
And it just depends on the audience.
And it got people to go to the movie theaters.
Right. Oh, yeah, and by the way, it was like 60,000 who bought tickets for both. Premieres. So
that's actually dope.
Yeah.
Before we get up out of here, there is rumors of a Spider-Man 4 movie. Now, you might be thinking, Spider-Man 4? What is that? Is it the Amazing Spider-Man 4?
Nah,
is it, with Tom Holland? No.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire, the OG.
Yes.
With Sam Raimi, Spider-Man. Apparently, they are in works to make a part 4.
Yes.
I don't know if I want this.
I don't know if I want it either.
I don't know if I want this.
Now, what I also...
It's like, why?
Yeah. What I'm also hearing... Also, I don't know what villain they're going to pick from. Because we've done pretty much most of them except for... And, no, that's the thing, too. The other ones that you think, maybe we didn't know, we did that with Tom Holland, too.
Yeah.
Because Tom Holland took a few of those villains and put them in his film.
Yeah.
So, we pretty much saw... Anybody.
Like, what other Spider-Man villain would you put? Because they did the list. I'm just thinking about. They did Goblin. They did
the Lizard.
Sandman, Lizard.
They did
Electro,
right? They did Mysterio.
They did the Falcon.
Right. They did Vulture.
Mysterio. Yeah. They did everybody. Like,
And then the third one, they just brought all three of those villains together and did one big Spider-Man crossover.
Yes, I don't know.
So, but I was hearing that, yes, they were going to work together again. Also that Tobey Maguire was going to be in Secret Wars, which we kind of already know.
Yeah. Oh, you want to talk about the Deadpool leaks before we get by there?
Yes. They did the photo shoot.
Yeah.
Some photos leaked.
Yeah, it looked good. They got Wolverine and
his OG suit. They wanted him to wear the ones without the sleeves, but because of his cancer,
he has a skin condition. Yes.
He has a skin condition, so he couldn't do that, which I have no problem with.
Yeah.
But sad news, they postponed it for a while because of the strike. I need the strike to low-key be over.
Yo, these studios are playing hardball, man.
Yeah, which I'm don't get me wrong. We want the writers and the actors to get what they rightfully deserve.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I just need it to be done so we can get back to our TV shows and big productions. Because I swear to you, luckily, some of our TV shows are not getting canceled. I'm just worried about House of Dragons. If that season 2 gets postponed,
I'm gonna be pissed.
We're gonna be upset.
I'm gonna be pissed. Yes.
This whole family's gonna be. We all watch House of Dragons in this household.
I'm gonna be livid.
So, but that, keep reading your comic books, keep watching the video games, movies, other way around. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And keep being nerds out there, man.
All right. So it's been Nerd Talk with Malcom and Eli.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment anything what you thought about some of these shows, some of these reviews, the games, the movies, and stuff like that. And we will see you guys next time. Peace.